OK，第一波出聲總之本身有個名做Shaman Journey。OK，唔知即係專話要講八到兩嘅嘅，學者佢話係路嚟有。
Thì hiện giờ ba số thì cũng chân chân lúc tiết chú là cái mà cái lo lúc về chỉ cái này à vô kỳ đây cái nào cũng được cho nó.
Okay. The reason I use Txhiaj because when I start having Facebook account, another guy in California back in mid 90s took a lot of foreigners to Laos. So my name was on the blacklist. So I had to start using Txhiaj so people do not confuse me with the guy that took the American and European class going to Laos during the conflict or after the conflict. So I try to differentiate myself. But anyway, I only have 5 minutes to talk. Just kidding. I'm going to give you a very short. How many of you are shaman in here? How many of you? How many of you think that you will become shaman someday? What do you want? Okay. My story is on my YouTube channel, Tomorrow Hmong. It will give you the whole story, how I start. Okay? So I'm not going to be able to give everything in details today. I'm going to just say in 5 minutes, I'm going to let you caution me because I come across so many shaman during my journey. How I became a shaman? For 2006, I had a shaman came to my house. She said, "You are gifted." I say, "Nah, I'm a businessman. I did business all my life, and being a shaman was the last thing that I want to be one." Because in 2004, I was conducting a business training for Txhiaj, the sounder, the musician. I trained this law officer, and I told them, said, if I ever become a shaman, I will dress in tuxedo. So never say never, okay? So there you go. That was 2006, 2004, 2006. A shaman told me that I'll become a shaman. I said, yeah. So 2008, my cousin, we drove from Appleton back home, and we were talking in live in Genome, and she said, "Hey brother, I noticed that you don't have any money with you." I said, "How do you know I don't have money? How do you know that I was broke?" That's the question. And she said, "Well, because I can feel your energy." That's the first time I heard about energy. Okay? I said, "What? That means you can just stand next to me and you know how broke I am?" She said, "Yes, I do." At that time, I only had $100 in my pocket. Matter of fact, I just met her over the weekend too. And I don't want to read me too. And the third person that told me that I need to take my journey because 2011, I was start playing with tarot card readings. Reading hands, Shaman. So I was in my office trying to do free service. And people were walking into my office. And at the time, I was the vice president of training and development for Tswb insurance agency. So I didn't do my job. People walked into my office just do a reading. And then my seafood, which is Nelly, you can get to talk to her tomorrow. And she walked into my office, and she said, "Jared, did you come to my house?" I said, "What? You never invited me to your house." I know her and your husband. And she said, "You have come to my house." I said, "What is the reason? I am your VP, I am your coach. Why should I come into your house?" And she said, "They say you cannot do readings yet." I said, "What? You hear guys. You cannot do reading." And I did go. It's okay in that case. I go to her house that night. Right that night, And then she do her readings, and this is what she said. You are third one. Tell me you that the reason you are broke, poor, you have everything, education, you look at the top, like you're a millionaire, but you're not a millionaire. And because you do not accept your journey, that's why you are still broke. I said, yeah, that's easy, right? If I want to become a millionaire, I become a shaman, right? That's the message given to me. I said, okay, I take the journey. So I took the journey and I accepted, initiated, and she said, you gotta meet somebody. I said, who? And that's how she took me to go meet Master David. I said, the police officer, a shaman. So that's my journey there. So in 5 minutes, I usually, in my family, my father, my mom is gifted, my father is shaman, my grandfather is shaman, my grandma from Ntxawg is a shaman. So you can tell that I'm from a long line of shaman practice. But I never thought I would be one. I was thought that was my other 3 brothers were not going to become one. So never say never, okay? So I give you 2 situations. When she talk about traumatic situation, and this is not about traumatic, but when I took my journey back in 2012, just shortly a few months afterward, my grandson, he was about almost 1 year old, and my son took my grandson to St. Croix State Park. Okay? He was a good boy, you know, and he came home. And he cried all night, every night for almost the whole month. I had to sing him to sleep. I sang him to sleep, I put him to sleep, and I'm crying again. And then my wife said, you are a shaman, you're supposed to do something. Why don't you do some checking? And I checked, but I did not see visually, but I can feel like his soul still stayed at the St. Croix State Park. And I told him, say, Travis, this is your grandpa. Don't play around here. I'm coming to get you. I didn't see him. I just talking to myself. Okay? I didn't hear. I didn't see the vision. But it gave me a sense that I better tell him to come home. I said, Travis, come home. After that night, until now, he didn't cry no more. If you see the Hmong cultural performance, playing performance, he is one of those students that love playing at home. If he can take his thing to school, he will take it to school. Okay? Now the second that I helped is just this past Sunday. My granddaughter Haley, she's 30. No. And we do early Mother's Day, so they call me and my wife, go to their house, and walk in there. My granddaughter, you know, she's silver, but she had all the white spots all over her. I look at that, and then my daughter-in-law said, Dad, can you do some healings to Haley? Because something, she had those white spots. That's dead serious. I look at that and say, okay, I'll do something. And then we have, in the next 30 minutes, which is about eat everything. And I look at her, she kind of sad, sitting on the couch. Because I think she's thinking about her skin. Because at 13, she worries about her skin, right? You ladies, you worry about your concern. And then, okay, I asked my son, do you have a shot? He said, yeah. So I took to him. I said, hey, just come here, I do healing for you. I just do quick 3, not even 1 minute healing for her. And after we not even finished collecting the dish, all the rest disappeared. Now, did I do the magic? No. How did it happen? I don't know. But I just follow the guides. I just say, I think, to the healing. So I just go on chanting. I didn't even know what I was chanting to. It was all the spiritual guide took me to the healing. But in less than 30 minutes, all her rash disappeared. Now, do you believe the healing practice? You have to heal one at a time. Right? So, now I told my granddaughter, did I do magic on you? Say, yeah, you're great, you know. So, this is spiritual healing. Okay? So, my journey, a lot of things, I do a lot of doing that, but still, don't ask me, am I a millionaire? Yes, I'm not yet. I'm still waiting for my secret nearly to deliver me the $1 million check. So I want to ask those who give you those who have questions about shamanism, if I cannot answer you. Master David here, he will answer a lot of questions. But for today, he's not here to answer your question. He may be able to fill some of those questions that I can't answer you. Okay? I want to just open the floor. So, because we've been here all day long, I don't want to bore you to death. Oh, by the way, those of you came to my readings, I did a lot of, at least 7 readings over there already. I think I'm on a target, 80%. That's Master David said, if you can do 80%, you are great. So today I exceed 80% of Master David. So a lot of them say, how do you know? I said, can you grade me, please? Nancy gave me 90%. I think he gave me 95%. I said, no, I don't qualify to have 90%. I just 80% is enough. So those of you want spiritual, card readings, neurology, that's I consider that will be my expertise. I don't go to people or okay? I don't do that a lot. So question for those who have questions about journey and some challenges, if I can answer it.
And Jared, you're going to be here tomorrow, right?
Yes, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm sure the whole town knows about me already, so I'm going to be busy tomorrow.
Come tomorrow.
For the interest of healthcare providers, especially Hmong, can you give us some of the symptoms of becoming the shamans? What are the symptoms? So that someone who is becoming a shaman but doesn't know what happened to them, what some of the signs?
The symptom that the people that I came to interview, okay? Personally, I don't have those symptoms, but I do have a lot of car accidents for the last 30 years. So those are my message delivered to me, okay? Symptom, you hear things, you see things. Some people even see ghosts, talk to dark figure. Some people, they feel very scared when they go to a street corner, or they just hear things keep ringing in their ear, talking to them, they hear ghosts talking. Those are the symptoms. They are not crazy. Okay? They think about they want to commit suicide. No, it's not them. It's the energy that causes them to want to commit suicide. Okay? But if they don't want to get to that point, they need medical attention, okay? They need medical attention before a shaman can help them. Okay? So, just a few symptoms, okay? See things, hear things, scared, cry for no reason. Your spouse did not say anything bad, but you just want to cry. Okay? How many of you have seen at least one of those symptoms that I mentioned? Shaman. See the hands. See? Okay? Too many. Okay, that's that.
So, as a shaman, what advice do you give to young people so that they can better prepare to help the new people who are becoming shaman in a way, in a more supportive way?
Okay. I see that the younger generation will start embracing on spiritual practice. And this is where I see the crossroad. Okay? Let me see if I answer you correctly. I see at the crossroad right now is that the elder generation, many of them still practice the traditional shaman. And they're not willing to accept the newer healers with different gifts, where they can see things, they can hear things, where they can talk to ghosts, and talk to their ancestors. Because traditional shaman, they don't have those abilities. So when they see and hear that they know a shaman, they can talk to ghosts, they say, you're crazy, you're not shaman. And another thing is that the elders, okay, I'm speaking to the elder first, okay? The elder, if you don't shake like them, you're not a shaman. When you have your ringer, you don't shake. No, I don't shake. Yeah, Master David, I'm one of his disciples, okay? I don't trance like the traditional shaman would. You can feel like my hands moving. So this is where the changing, where the Hmong, a person, Hmong community need to embrace the younger generation before others can. Because right now we being bombarded, we are, many of us are just do for the money. Okay? And I would say that that's from the elder, and another is from the parents. They are already practice different faith, like Christianity, and they don't believe that their child is gifted. So the child is completely at loss. They do everything they do. They just pray. Yeah, pray works, but it's not always effective because it's not the situation. So my message for our Hmong community, they are right now Christian practice. They need to help their child if their child is gifted. Whether because we don't have the right to tell that the child cannot practice his healing gift. Okay, so I just see that a few of those, the elder is not fully accept the younger generation. In other words, the spouse, the most challenging the spouse. Speaking Hmong, giao thương sĩ Sơn ấy, thì chúng ta thấy rằng giao thương nghĩa Sơn ấy thì phần tôi thì end up separate or divorce. Okay? And that's usually the case. Thì thì một sự mong gợi giao thương nghĩa Sơn ấy là thì thương sĩ tôi embrace, take, you have to be patient. For God to be Shaman, it's going to take 2 to 4 years for her to adjust her body with the spirit before she can be normal again. Because during those 2 years, her body goes through a lot of shifting, changing, and she may not even want to sleep with her husband. So her husband will say, "Come on, Talon Joe, it's got to push actually her body goes through changing, so much changing the first 2 to 4 years." Okay, another question? I hope I will answer your question.
Go ahead, more.
Okay.
Do vì cho khôn ấy người sai cho tiếng nên người chọn nhẹ cho mình plô cho mình mò mò bây giờ thì cho tiếng nên muốn tới mình và cho tiếng nên chỉ muốn chỉ muốn gỡ sự.
The answer is I don't have the answer. Okay, I wish I'm Shiki. I wish I'm the Supreme Creator can answer you that. But my cô phải hay là mấy cái số thì có cho luôn trong đó này cái này có hay là mấy cái mix đó rồi đã có hay không này có cô to thì giờ mình cho nên chơi đây nó thế cứ chỉ tao thế chỉ muốn nhé cô không believe mà chỉ đi cho họ nên cái chỉ muốn nhé. You don't have plans. You rely so much on the shaman practice to get rich. You're not working on your part. Okay? Don't give the excuse to the shaman. They say, I'm still holding for my $1 million check. I'm still working on that. Yes, I was broke, but I was not poor. Okay? So, they have to work. You have to work. The Shimaya job, do thật có món lại chỉ có dùng có chuyện năng chơi game mà phải món chỉ mua nhẹ đi thì tiếp bảo vậy cái thứ sẽ để chơi ôi nói cái thua sẽ cái một món cái chân lý à cái cho món chơi này thì ít từ này she knows she can teach others. Okay, if she went through, she can teach others. In a way, my answer to you is, for my answer, okay, but not the answer from out there, okay? I cannot speak for Shiki, I cannot speak for God, because I know that you want the answer, but I cannot give the answer. Is that being poor and being in your situation, you gain the experience to share with others how you struggle through your journey. Versus you give link to Donald Trump or Bill Gates, you think they know really how to do the healings. So that is just changing, teach you, giving you. Okay? If you come to the reading, some those of you do numerology reading from 1 to 9, some born to be very rich, some are born to be healer. So those who are born to be healer, they will make okay money. Turns out they will not going to hit a jackpot. You try to buy a jackpot, no luck. Okay? Any more question? I think I take more than I should already. Okay. Go ahead. Where's the mic?
I just talking about. Is it okay? I'm really not Hmong. I'm from China. I'm from Shanghai. In China. I'm a writer and social activities. For the shaman culture, I was studied by before maybe 6-7 years ago. I'm very glad to hear about the Hmong still keep the cultural heritage. In China, only certain area still have a little bit. And in my generation, we have spent a lot of trauma in the cultural revolution with all the governments, banning all the shaman culture, all the religion, or something like that. They don't have a kind of sense what are those. When I study, I'm so surprised. Is all the national of the world, not many people can handle that right now. And in China, only Manchuria, maybe you don't know, very lots of people, and some of the Mongolia have that kind of skill. And I was thinking that's very high level energy. My only one question, from my understanding, if a shaman master do some service or events or anything you call, and how did you recover your energy by yourself? Maybe I'm just down the question.
Can you repeat the question again? How do you recover your energy?
For me, and if a shaman master go service with some families, some illness, some situation, people who can't handle. And I believe, for my philosophy, that believe they all have some kind of different energy without the different with other ordinary people. Then you spend more service, some chanting, whatever you call, how you recover your own to next, or how you stay.
I give you 2 answers based on what I know. For those energy practitioners, okay? Energy practitioners, I believe they do a lot of meditation to recover the energy, because every time they do energy healing over there, they extract negative energy they put to themselves. So they cannot just throw out in the air. They're going to have some negative energy go with them. So they have their own process. When they go home, they may use crystal healing. They use another healing, the water healing, the holy water to bless themselves. So the energy healing, they usually do that. But just a general shaman, we're fine. We're fine. The only thing we're not fine is that we are not fully a shaman, and we will do a certain practice that we're not supposed to do. Without our sifu, our master there, that we might do something wrong, so the energy might follow us home. So we have to be able to cleanse that energy. Okay. But usually those who got initiated, usually every time you go to healing, your sifu, usually the one that initiate you, will go along to make sure that nothing went wrong. So when you come home, let's say a month, 2 months, and the newer shaman feel like she lost energy, lost a lot of things, and now her sifu will go back, cleanse her again, and him again, to make sure that her altar or his altar purified. So it's going to go back to the teacher, the Sifu. Okay. All right. Very interesting if you're not Sydney's or Sydney other than Master David. Master David can read me like a book, but I go over there. So you come there, I do the whole day. So thank you. And yeah, more questions, just come over there. I can give you answer privately.
All right.